Members and guests, we are here to honor our mothers, whose influence is a continuous force in our lives. Mothers are more than pictures on memory's walls. They are an ever-present inspiration at our side, keeping pace with us along life's winding trail, holding us firm and pure, and making us better and nobler persons. Responding to that deep sense of reverence of motherhood, which finds common expression each Sunday, second Sunday in May, throughout America, under the hallowed name of Mother's Day. We meet as members of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks in this fitting ceremonial. Because of the leading part we have taken in the promotion of this enduring day, and because remembrance, benevolence, protection, and inspiration, highest attributes of motherhood, find such cherished place in the code and life of every elk, we enter into the observance of this occasion with a sense of appropriateness, very happily our own. Let us in this hour indulge remembrance with thoughts of Mother's benevolence and protection, and seek that inspiration which this ceremony in her honor will naturally proclaim. Let us go for a little while back through those golden gates with memory has left ajar. Let us express anew our love and renew our loyalty and devotion for the years to come. Not for the star-crowned heroes, the men that conquer and slay, but a song for those that bore them, the mothers braver than they.
A tribute to Mother. Members and guests, we have arranged this simple ceremony in honor of Mother. No human being, no assemblage of human beings could do justice to such a subject. We might fill this room with the rarest of flowers. A celestial choir might sing the sweetest songs. Silver-tongued orators could hold you spellbound, and still our effort would be a pitiful tribute to such an occasion. Our songs, this simple ritual coupled with feeble words, may do no more than to remind us of a duty that we owe. Yes, a duty that we can never fully repay. You have heard Mother referred to as the one who went down into the valley of the great shadow that we might have our being. How true that is. And how many shadows has this ever faithful guardian angel passed through that you and I might live and be equipped with the forces to live? Where is there another who will make the sacrifices, suffer the pain, and continue to face the storms of life that the child may be protected? Who can measure the value of our priceless jewel, a mother's love? If the great Almighty ever searched for a treasure house in which to store the jewels of love, kindness, self-sacrifice, devotion, peace, and patience, his all-seeing eye must have rested on a mother's heart. From the candle to the grave, this treasure house has poured out the contents to guide, to heal, to cherish, and to teach all mankind. And for what reward or recompense? For the hours of patient waiting at the bedside of sickness. For the pain and disappointment when you and I fail to fulfill a mother's ambition. Is it for the few short letters we write this silver-haired martyr? Too often do we neglect even this small tribute of devotion. Who are the heroes of life? Are they the great leaders of nations, the generals, the statesmen, the financiers, the philosophers, poets, and geniuses? Or are they the quiet, patient, white-haired queens of every home? They who have planted in the hearts of these individuals the inspiration for the acts that have brought them fame. We need not go abroad in search of a test of a mother's devotion. We have examples of it in our own country, in our own state, in the homes of every mother and friend. You members who wear the red flowers of honor in honor of the mother who still lives, you know her sacrifices. You know the love and devotion that fills that great, good old heart, a heart that would give its life's blood for you. You members who wear the white flower in honor of the memory of the mother who has crossed her tired hands and who rests in the shadow of eternal sleep. You have but the memory of that sweet face to cheer you on in life's battles. Today, let us blend the white with the red and link them both with the golden chain of respect and devotion to the sweetest word in the English language, to the truest friend we shall ever own, to our mothers.
Lodge Esquire.
I speak of remembrance of the hallowed past, memories of happy childhood, of a loving mother who was our guide through the waywardness of youth and our strength amid the labors of advancing adulthood. Those of us who still are happy in life's association with her, and those of us who have only a sweet memory in our hearts, alike pay tribute to the remembrance of all she has been, all she is, and all she will ever be in our lives.
Esteemed lecturing knight.
I speak of benevolence. Nowhere in all the walks of life is benevolence exemplified so unselfishly. Not in higher and holier degree than in a mother's never-failing love and service. Her very fingers are time-worn in loving care of us. Her one thought has been our welfare and happiness. And she has journeyed through the valley of the shadow that we might have life.
Esteemed loyal knight.
I speak of protection, which has a symbolic fraternal meaning to all Elks. What better, truer protection will infancy or maturity ever know than the protection of a mother's loving arms? Her strength never fails, and there has a reoccurring resurrection of courage to meet the demands made upon her, so that she always responds as only a mother can.
Esteemed leading knight.
I speak of inspiration, that which moves us to press on when fellow travelers on life's journey would fall by the wayside. It is a living, vitalizing, ever-present force, not an influence that is past. Even so are our mothers. They never die. They are the ever faithful and never deserting guardian angels whose influence is an inspiration that uplifts and sustains us throughout our lives.
Youth fades, love droops, the leaves of friendship fall, but a mother's hope for us outlives them one and all. Please stand. The chaplain will lead us in prayer.
O God our Father, for the sacred and hallowed memories which have inspired the observance of Mother's Day, we thank Thee, and may the sweet and gentle recollections which crowd the hearts and minds of all as we participate in this service make of us stronger, truer, and better children. Bless the mothers of our great land who are this day guiding and inspiring childhood. And may the gentle and ennobling influence of Mother be always to our youth the sweetest and most uplifting power they shall ever know. May light perpetually shine upon the Mother whom we have loved long since and lost a while. We ask in Thy name, Amen.
I now declare this service closed.